camera action, living in a dream. Now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, I have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic with the game, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the jakes. On the road, it's crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Drown out my problems, let me when I've been magic.
And all of us
we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have
That's how you when you talk about folks, you get tickled.
Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
What's up, old man? What you trying to do?
You trying to do something?
I sent you an invite.
Hold on, I'm on Judge, we got Judge camera bass over here playing that what's called thing.
Alright. Just get that when you get in the den.
I'm gonna quit.
Alright.
Hold on, I'm gonna put down this thing real fast. I'm gonna let him win. Alright, let me switch my account. Thanos. Let's see what Thanos doing on this thing, man. Oh, they call me out the man. I don't have to call my motherfucking thing to pump. Man, it's tripping. Hold on. Oh, shit. Look at this. Oh, I gotta close the man on Judge's profile.
Alright.
And then, hold on. I gotta open it back up on mine. Log in myself.
Say what?
I can hear myself like a mother.
That's good, you gotta get him.
What the hell, PlayStation never record me. Some shit I said a minute ago, somebody got closed it on Judge's profile.
Alright, that problem, you can hear me on my damn Bluetooth camera thing.
But I ain't in no chat with you.
You on the phone, dude.
I'm saying I'm not in no party. I heard it through the TV.
Okay, you got good hearing.
I know. It's better than yours, nigga. Fuck you. I know I ain't crazy. I know what the fuck I heard. Oh, man.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Alright, go send it right now.
It's already up there.
Oh, that's oh, this is recording, that's why. Okay, you want the Cowboys? You can have the Cowboys, man. Yeah, man. You can have the Cowboys, man.
Damn.
What's wrong,
huh? Yo, I'm about to send it to you so you can see what the fuck I'm looking at. That shit funny as fuck. Let's figure out how to do it. Did you get it?
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm not just out there doing it.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Prescott on first down. That one complete to Elliott. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Prescott from the gun.
They are big.
The goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Oh, they are big for that shit. Oh, they are whole ass big.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy.
I ain't even touched that motherfucker.
Oh, Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Well, come on, don't start this bullshit, bro. God damn, they on some bullshit.
Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. After the interception, here's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3
I'm gonna get
down
your
at
ass
the 30.
real good too, nigga. You better believe I am.
From the 38, Prescott. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
47.
A first down throw for Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Second down and goal. Prescott hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Patrick Owasor, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Here's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson, flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
You
down.
motherfucker.
Jalen Ferguson showing
Y'all
his
know
strength
me.
and quickness there, a loss of 4. After the sack on first down, Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And this one's going to go
block,
the wrong way.
motherfucker.
Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 12, Prescott, a dump off to Elliott. Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Cooper was the intended target.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Well, a decent little gain puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go for the end zone. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Stepping up, he'll try, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You bitch.
From 17 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
Wanna do some shit?
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, watch it, watch it. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Jim. Check three. 46.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Check 43.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson from the shotgun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football, Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Robert Quinn in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15 on the counter. Ingram, and he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
He's going deep for Brown. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Prescott looks to throw on first. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, 47. Yeah. 26.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick on Wassor. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jeff Heath.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go to Elliott again. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. On first down, Elliott. He finds an opening past the 40. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's Pollard again. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Elliott running right. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
10th carry now for Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this 3rd quarter. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now the pass brought in by Roberts. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10, eluding the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. The Ravens on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. And an alley to run. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first.
I was coming for your bitch ass. God.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ingram, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Malik Collins able to get him for a loss of about 3. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Jackson rolling to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they go on 4th down. Not only did they get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
Many people think they just knock it down in that situation for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to hit the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop. Now Jackson. It's complete to Snead. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Cut. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Watch QB drop.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas will take over in terrific field position.
Yeah, this is nice, baby. This is nice, baby.
On 1st down, Elliott. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
That's got to be a long day. Showing it. He's coming.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. This is Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a good spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And will bump the lead up to 11. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for him, isn't it?
Yeah, get the boy, I can't damn that's it now.
Fantastic return.
Now you got to fucking work, motherfucker.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on
now
the defense.
Now
they've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Yeah, he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Oh, look at him fighting. Look at him fighting.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands.
Look at him fighting. It didn't work, motherfucker. It didn't work.
Felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Prescott to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Hollywood ground the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
This bitch.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
He's coming. Don't
They'll try and run with Ingram. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things than that.